everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You see an uptick here, but still in the bottom half of the league.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're making their way up the ladder, scaling the heights into the top 10. Some big wins lately have made a difference.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wizard out there with Fisher. Then it's the Wizard. Then there's Brown. And it's Wilson in at the 4 spot. We've got Cook, the dude out there with the Wizard. Then it's the Wizard. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And it's Glenn with the rebound. There's Brown with the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's the Wizard. Right wing. Pass to the dude. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fisher. He had 15 points last outing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to the Wizard. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the dude. Unloads from 13. And that one drops. The dude's got his second basket of the game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
He gets it in there.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Glenn passes to Fisher. And a missed layup.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
The Wizard passes to Cook. Pass to the dude. Good, nice job down low. The dude's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
And here's Brown outside. They get it back. Here's Glenn. Count the basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Brown. Pass to the Wizard. Cook looking it over. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. And that one's good. The dude's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Pass to the Wizard. Here is Cook. He's covered by Brown, and it's Cook missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's the Wizard. Here's Glenn. Kicks it out to Fisher. And the 3 off target. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Trimble, he's checked in for Brown. Got a piece of it. Here is Cook. Still scoreless. The Wizard can't hit. Wilson the pass to Fisher. Back to Wilson. To the wing right side. Here's Glenn. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's the Wizard. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to the dude. Back to Cook. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Trimble. And it's blocked. Fisher outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And he recovers it. Outside Wilson. Pass to Glenn. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. On 6 of 9, shooting it well.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chamberlain's checked in for Wilson. Fisher, the pass to Trimble. And here's Chamberlain. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Pass to the dude. Count it. The dude's got 10 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's the Wizard from 13. The Wizard with the rebound. Banks passes to the dude. Back to Banks. Pass to the dude. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Wilson Evans.
Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the dude. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Evans with some nice deep. Down low, it's tipped. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Dude's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Now, here is Chamberlain. D right on him. From 11 feet away. A Wizard with the rebound. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Now Howard. Great D that time from Powell. Pass to Evans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to the Wizard. And here is Banks. Powell with the steal. Inside, here's Evans, and Evans throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wilson the pass to Trimble. Evans outside. Pass to Wilson. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Evans. Wilson out there with Powell. And it's the Wizard, and it's Chamberlain in its center. Being a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Wilson the pass to Trimble. Back to Wilson. Evans outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And he knocks down the first one. one drops. He ties it up. Pass to the Wizard. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Howard. 5 to shoot. The 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Trimble. Still yet to score. Pass to Evans. Powell outside. Now here's Wilson. Trimble passes to Powell. Here's Evans. In the corner, Powell with it. They now take the lead. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Brown is checked in for Powell. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Evans setting the pick for Brown. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Misses the layup. Here's the dude. He's got 12. Pass to Banks. Out to the wing. Steps back and shoots. The dude misses. Now, here is Chamberlain. Still without a basket. Brown, right side. Right block shot. Jump shot is good. Here's the dude. They trail by 3. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the dude. Covered by Evans. Here's the dude. Evans with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Wilson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Brown with it. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got 6 points.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's the dude, covered by Evans. The jump hook. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wilson. Here's the Wizard. To the middle. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here is Cook.
I got him.
Pass to the dude. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Wilson left side. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Draw 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. The dude, he trains the quick shot.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
The Wizard is checked in for Banks. On the wing, Fisher. Scoreless thus far. Brown outside. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Cook. Here's the dude. The Wizard passes to Cook. On Thursday, then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The visitors with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's the Wizard. Takes the three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's the Wizard. Chamberlain with the block. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the dude. He's got 16 to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Brown. Now Fisher fires the three. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's the dude. Here's Cook. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
There's Brown with the three. The dude grabs the miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The Wizard, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Brown. And here's Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The 17-footer. The dude misses. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's the dude. 16 points for him. Pass to the Wizard. Here is Cook. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Some solid defense from Brown. Doing it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. There's the screen. And a wide open look for Fisher. The kick out to Brown. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
40 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. The dude.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fisher can't hit. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's the dude. 18 points for him. Misses the step-back jump shot. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the home team, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, 50% from the floor. You've got the Wizard. Cook out there with the Wizard. And it's the dude. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the dude. Defended by Fisher. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Being a meager 37% for the game. You've got Wilson. Wizard out there with Fisher. And it's the Wizard. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Here's the Wizard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The Wizard, good. The Wizards got 5.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The dude passes to the Wizard. Pass to the dude. 90 seconds now into the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Glenn. Tries from 7. Uses the glass to drop it in. Glenn's got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Cook, the pass to the dude. Back to Cook. Pass to the dude. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. The dude's got 22.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Taken away. To the paint. One-on-one fast break. And good that time.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Brown outside. Pass to Fisher. The 3. The Wizard with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's the Wizard. There's the drive. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brown, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Fisher. Brown deciding where to go with it. Lets it fly from 18. And that's good for 2. Brown's got 8.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 6 in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Fisher sets the screen for Brown. High post try. That one falls.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the dude. From the high post, he drills it. The dude's got 26. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. Thanks, checked in for the dude. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to the Wizard. Lays it up and off the glass. The Wizard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
They set the pick. Outside Banks. Off target at the rim. Gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. The Wizard can't hit. Pushing it up. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Glenn. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Wizard passes to Cook. Now here's Banks. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. The Wizard with the rebound. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. Great 3rd quarter for them offensively. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Left side Banks. Fades. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Wizard. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Now he's checked in for the Wizard. Gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Here's Fisher. Pass to Wilson. And here is Powell. Here's Trimble. Hasn't made one yet. From deep, Fisher. The 2, he's checked in for the Wizard. Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Here's the Dude, covered by Evans. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. The Dude's got 10 points here in the second half. Evans outside. Here's Trimble. To the middle. Shoots from 12. Chamberlain, no good. Being a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Bounce pass Howard. Pass to the dude. From 16 feet away, he can't. The dude's got 30.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Evans feeling it out a bit. They set the pick to the left wing. Here's Wilson, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The dude out there with the Wizard. Then there's Howard. That's the Wizard. There's the Wizard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Pass to the dude. Puts one up from 19, and he nails that one right through the net. The dude's got 14 points here in the second half. Brown kicks to Chamberlain. Now Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Stolen by Evans. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Chamberlain. Fires from 14. Banks with a rebound. And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Banks. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The Wizard can't hit. Now here's Banks. Defense right on him. To take the lead. Pass to Howard. And the shot goes in.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
The Wizard, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to the dude. Here's the Wizard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Evans. Here's the Wizard. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Pass to Evans. Here's Glenn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Glenn's got 12 points here in the second half.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
From 13, and it's Glenn with the rebound. Glenn's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
And that one falls for Evans. And both free throws good for Evans.
Timeout home team.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Here's the dude. Pass to Cook. Trying to end the drought, and he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he makes good on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's the dude. And he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's the dude. And they pick up 2. The dude's got 4 points this quarter.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up. Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Cook. Here's the dude. He's covered by Fisher. Got that bucket in no time at all. 36 points for the dude.
Boy, terrific individual effort. Almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brown is checked in for Chamberlain. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to the Wizard. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 3.
That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Over to the wing. Here's Glenn. And he's good on the 3-ball. Glenn's got 26.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
In the corner, Cook with it. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's the dude. Defended by Fisher. Here's the dude. The shot will not fall. Good tee by Fisher.
And they continue to control the glass.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's the dude. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Oh, good on the layup.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And he banks the layup in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Glenn. Now Brown. Shot clock at 6. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And that one is good.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Glenn. Outside Brown. Misses the three.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And it doesn't go. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Unloads from 13, sinks the big jumper.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
It's off.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the Wizard.